Welcome in on this Thursday. I am Janae Hancock. Right now, we are just minutes away from a major stadium announcement from the Kansas City Current. I do want to take a quick look at their Twitter page really fast before we head back to that live shot. You can see here earlier this morning, they posted that they will have an announcement that will be historic at around 11 a.m. So right now, and it's an announcement that you do not want to miss. Taking another look at that live shot coming in from the new stadium that is expected to be open next year in 2024, regarding the first stadium in the world purpose built for a women's professional soccer team. And just days ago, we do know that the Current just announced Joe's Barbecue as the first restaurant to be featured in the new stadium. So a lot of excitement here as we look ahead to that opening date. And as far as Joe's Barbecue, it will be located in the northeast side of the stadium. So I do want to just continue to keep our eyes on this live shot. As you can see, they are rolling in to give us that announcement. And we will be sure to take a listen in once they reach the podium. And it looks like they are preparing to get started. So let's take a live listen in.
Just savoring the moment of standing in front of a small, I'm living an 8-year-old fantasy right now of just dealing with everything trains. Our passengers have arrived here. We've arrived in many ways to this site in Berkeley Riverfront Park, by boat, now by rail, and I'm not going to waste any more time to get to the exciting news. First, want to welcome to the podium here the co-founder and co-owner of your Kansas City Current, Angie Long.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm thrilled to be here today for this revolutionary announcement. There may be a few clues about why you're here today, but if you haven't put the pieces together with the co-branded Little General bringing us to the stadium, we are proud to announce a groundbreaking partnership. The home of the Current, the first stadium purpose-built for a professional women's team in the world, will officially be named CPKC Stadium. I feel like we say this a lot at the Current, but this changes everything. This changes everything again. This historic 10-year agreement is a revolutionary investment from CPKC into women's sports and a significant commitment to the Kansas City community. In addition to naming rights, The outdoor gathering space at the entrance of the stadium is now CPKC Plaza. The CPKC Plaza isn't just the front door to our stadium. It's a community asset and will be a public space where all Kansas Cityans come together. As we open our stadium next year, the plaza will host countless community events. From farmers markets, 5Ks, and concerts, our plaza is a space that's meant for all Kansas Cityans. And we're thrilled that CPKC, as one of Kansas City's leading employers and corporate citizens, has lent its name to what will be one of the city's next great public open spaces. This was a massive part of the dream, doing something that's never been done before and finding a partner that truly understood how monumental this is. Our relationship with CPKC over the last 2 years has only served to reinforce the alignment between our two organizations and prove their strong and instrumental relationship with the local community. Now that they have also broken ground to bring their U.S. Operations Center here to Kansas City, it's evident that our values, our belief in this city, its people, and its sports align. Keith, from our team to yours, thank you for investing alongside us, partnering together to make this dream a reality. Back to you, Nate.
Thank you, Angie. We are joined by Keith Creel, the president and CEO of CPKC. His resume, just a quick look, it's very impressive, and they've got quite the partner here with CPKC. My knowledge of railroads is limited mostly to, if you own all 4 of them in Monopoly, it's $200 every time you land on it. He goes a little bit farther into that. So please welcome to the podium, Keith Creel.
Oh, wow. Angie, Chris, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the partnership. Obviously, on behalf of our 20,000 strong CPKC family of railroaders, Ginger and I, and many of my colleagues that are KC based, that we serve, and I get the honor of working with here in Kansas City. We're extremely excited to be here today to celebrate this partnership and celebrate this announcement. In April of this year, less than a mile from where we stand today, Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern combined our networks and created CPKC. At that time, we memorialized a forever commitment to this city, to the people of this city. We promised that our railroad has and will always continue to be part of making this great city strong. The Kansas City Southern has a long, storied history in Kansas City that dates back to 1887. The KCS played a key role in supporting and building this great city for over the last 136 years, much like Canadian Pacific has played a key role in creating and building the country of Canada as we know it today for the last 142 years. And I can tell you, together as CPKC, we're committed to continuing and building upon that tradition, playing a key role in the growth and the prosperity of Kansas City for centuries to come. Kansas City is the heart of our North American rail network that connects 3 nations, the nations of Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. This is a city with an incredible sense of community. It's a city that we're proud to be a part of, and it's an honor to demonstrate our pride and our commitment to this city and the people today as we make this announcement in partnership with the Kansas City Current. At CPKC, we care about building people, communities, and bringing people in those communities together. These are principles that we know the Kansas City Current shares well. That's why at CPKC we're filled with a great sense of pride to be here today to share the news, to serve as a key sponsor for this new world-class stadium. Angie and Chris, with this stadium, you're making your own powerful commitment to the great people of Kansas City. We believe that partnering with the Kansas City Current is a natural fit for CPKC and our railroaders. We recognize the sacrifice and the dedication it takes to play at this level, the grit, the hard work, the tenacity it takes to win. Our values and foundations are undeniably aligned. Teamwork, pride, working together and giving it everything that we have to achieve our goals, persevering to win, breaking barriers and setting an example for others to follow, creating legacies through leaving it better. We're making history and breaking barriers by building the first soccer stadium in the world that is purpose-built for women's professional sports right here at this beautiful Berkeley Riverfront Park. And we're extremely proud to support and work with you in doing that. This stadium will be a dedicated home where the current can play and where fans can come to support the outstanding team and the phenomenal athletes that make it the team that it is. The stadium will honor and reflect the very best of Kansas City. At CPKC, we believe that the impact you make matters. It's about making a positive impact on communities, making them better, making them stronger, and more connected. It's about making an impact on women's athletics, which is something we believe in at CPKC, as we have served the last 10 years as the title sponsor for CPKC Women's Open, the only LPGA stop in Canada. That professional golf tournament brings top players from around the world to Canada. It raises critical funds to support pediatric, heart health, and the host communities every year. The CPKC Women's Open is the marquee event of our CPKC Has Heart Community Investment Program to improve heart health in communities across North America. For nearly a decade, this event has helped raise tens of millions of dollars in support of children's cardiac research to provide equipment and care. The sponsorship we announced today is a natural continuation of that proud legacy of supporting women's athletics in communities. And this is so much more than just a name on a building. Just as you are, this is about investing in Kansas City and investing in its people. It's part of our forever story at CPKC, one that we're extremely proud of. So on behalf of all the railroaders at CPKC, we look forward to walking beside you or running beside you as you write the next chapter of your story in Kansas City and in the world. Thank you, Chris and Angie. It's our honor.
Thank you, Keith. So we were here breaking ground on this stadium 378 days ago. And our ownership arrived by boat. Rivers connect a lot of things. You can get in this river and make your way down to the Gulf of Mexico. You look at the rail route that CPKC's got, and Kansas City, he's not lying, it's right in the heart, right in the dead center, Canada, the United States, Mexico. And it takes vision to put those sort of things together, the same sort of vision that we've seen from the ownership group, both Christian and Angie Long and Brittany, and more recently Patrick Mahomes here with the team. And to give you a little more insight into where that vision has led us, we've got land, we've got sea, and we're going to have air here pretty soon. We have, Michelle Cooper putting crosses into the box and really using their vision to really make people excited down here in the river. Not that it's not exciting enough. So please welcome to the podium, Chris Long.
Thank you, Nate. Hopefully those crosses are not going in the water. And it's, gosh, it is such an honor to be here. Keith and Ginger, just thank you so much for the relationship. Powerful words from you. I always find you so inspirational. I always find the CPKC team so inspirational. I feel like thank you is an understatement, really. This stadium is the first of its kind globally. And this name, CPKC Stadium, will echo loudly across the world for the history-making partnership that it is. This is a watershed moment. This partnership, this deal, shows what investment can do. It will truly serve as a beacon of light for women's sports for generations to come. I love how Keith thinks timeless and generations, and the fact that that is something that we share. This will resonate well beyond our lifetimes. To step back for a moment, for the Kansas City Current, finding a naming rights partner has always been about finding an organization where our values and vision align with theirs. There is no room in this decision for error, because a moment of this magnitude, it demands precision. From our very first interaction with Keith and the CPKC team, we were so impressed with their values and vision. they undoubtedly have a culture of excellence. They invest thoughtfully and deeply into their communities. CPKC has raised the bar at every turn, and their influence extends globally. You may be aware of this, but CPKC has completely redrawn the North American Railroad map and changed the freight rail industry for the better. They are an innovator, they're going to continue to grow, and their impact is going to continue to be immense. I'm proud to say that the Kansas City Current shares in all three of those values and visions just mentioned. We strive for excellence, we invest heavily in our community, and we raise the bar with an influence that is going to continue to go more and more global. This partnership between the Kansas City Current and CPKC is now going to be a model to the world on how two values-aligned firms can go and create 1 + 1 = 6. We're extremely excited to work with the team at CPKC. We feel so honored, so grateful to have this opportunity. Thank you to everyone who's in attendance today, especially John Stevens and the port team, and all those present from the Current and CPKC. Thank you, Ginger, for your friendship and relationship that we have with you and Keith. To all of you, this could not be possible without everyone here. This is home. This is CPKC Stadium. Thank you.
All right, who wants to see the logo? We're going to have our stakeholders head on over toward what will soon be holding a very large scoreboard and hopefully blocking any errant shots. You really got to kick it to get it in the river. We got some players that can probably do that. But if you want to get set up over here, we're going to have a big countdown and unveil the logo here for CPKC Stadium. Now, I'm used to getting people to yell really loud at most of the stadiums around town, so I need you guys' help once we're set up here to get going. I think we're ready to drop. We'll do a countdown from 5, all right? Don't be shy. We're next to river. We're outside. Use your outdoor voices. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to CPKC Stadium. We'd like to thank you all for coming out today. We're not done making history at this location, and we're glad that you were able to join us today and your support of the Kansas City Current and of what now CPKC has joined in. We're going to have some one-on-ones available here with a nice little backdrop of the train. You've got the train here, got to use it, right? So if you want to do some interviews, you can work with current staff with Jeff and Danny, Grace helping people out. But thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you for a little bit of soccer here next spring. Have a great day.